Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again in front of a door that we can open. It is this one here. Let's see where this one leads us. And bang. Duna's Sanctum. There's a fiery infusion thingy and some purged stuff. And how far? Oh, it's actually a very small area. Quite surprising. No reaction from the dwarf, actually. What is this? Is this already the shrine? Granite protector. And we have nothing and nothing and nothing. And a book. And oh, don't want to disable the candles here. That's neat. Ooh, we got good stuff. We got good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. There are so many vases around. It's just crazy. Come on. This vase, this vase, this. Really now? I want to interact with this vase over here, right? It doesn't work because I can't get close enough so that I would be in range to interact with it. Okay. Just maybe some kind of hint for everyone who wants to make games like these in the future. Don't make thousands of little vases with nothing in it, where you just click on it and click on it and click on it and click on it. I mean, it's nice as a kind of like reward thingy, and sometimes you get lucky and this bling sound comes up, but it's a wee bit annoying because you have to be pinpoint accurate for this.
This won't be of any use.
And also you don't really know which one you opened up or not in a single glance, similar to the corpses here. See that? That one is empty. You know that. You can just look at it. Actually, it should change in color, right? From green to gray or something. So that it's even easier to see what it does or what it does not do in this case. So... Alright, let's interact with this face. Let's see what it does.
A voice that is not your own rises within your skull. You are no child of Duna. Leave now, or face his wrath.
Well... Oh. Look at that. There's another one. Almost forgot it. See that? It's just littered in the inventory. Inventory. In the world. Where am I going? This is forward. This way. Good. Rhymes of the Ranger, but free. Our
Statues coming to life?
Where? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. So, as long as you have a dwarf in your team, or if you are a dwarf yourself, you have it easier here. Nice, 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 nice.
It's broken.
Broken. We could actually try to defeat this thing, but I would say once we attack it, we are screwed. Overload of purging happened here. I have to say, these are extremely racist defenses that they have. Oh, look at this. A nice depository. One thing that developers should also maybe make better in future games is a way to ease people into crafting, right? Because for some reason there's some kind of like blockade in my brain, right? I when it comes to crafting, I think of this as a nice tool, right? Something very useful, but I don't really use it in games that much. So that I would kind of appreciate the whole mechanics that went into it. Just say it's kind of weird. So, let's see. This eternal stuff has to be moved somewhere else again. That's Fane stuff. And Ranger Rhymes. The antlers of a deer are known for magical qualities, so being quite sincere, I know that you can bodily knock over your opponent by shooting a sharpened chip, and he'd lie there frozen, but only for a bit. Okay, and we got ourselves Hydrosophism, Necromancy, a little bit of warfare. I could actually benefit from this, and can I really... Water resistance, air resistance. Wait a minute, where did my water resist? Because it was a hot environment. This is why it was like 90 something. Anyway, Geomancer summoning, Hydrosurface Necromancy. We would definitely lose a little bit of that. Yeah, the problem with this, I mean, Geomancer is most of my damage, and Geomancer is also poison damage. The other one is Hydrosophism damage and Necromancy. The problem is I don't really do that much Necromancy damage. It's more like a utility thing for me. Like I don't use the Infection spell. Yeah, I don't use the Infection spell. Infect target with a disease that will spread to other nearby characters, also your own. Disease characters deal reduced damage, resisted by physical armor. So as long as your own characters have it, everything's fine. Deal reduced damage with all attacks and have lowered constitution. It makes actually fighting a little bit easier. That's just one teeny annoying thing, and this also affects you. And if you would lose a little bit of constitution, then that means this one gets lower, and because a few of my items actually require constitution to be equipped, then ooh boy would I be annoyed if I would lose them. That's why you should need more than a minimum threshold of constitution. Always make sure to have that at least. So, what is the other one that I wanted? Inflict poison on contact. Like those on contact thingies, actually quite cool. If you have them, then you can just make a tank or something. We're not going to make a finesse character though. Let's move this to the Red Prince. What about that one? It's a one-handed mace. Strength, bleed, cleave. Oh yeah, a little bit of cleave. Is it good? Yes, no, maybe? No. The answer is no. So, Red Prince again, and I'm not quite sure about the ring. Necromancy, Hydrosophism? Nah. All of the others have good... Yeah, I just kind of forgot about the rings. The increase in potency is not that high, though. What do we have here? I could... Wait a minute. If I give him Necromancy, right? Necromancy means... he can heal from damage dealt directly to health, which is actually something very good. So I could give this to him, make him more air resistant as well. Yeah, that would actually be a really good idea. That would be a good idea. Let's give this to the Kissed Ring. Nice. Hydrosophism is not needed on him. I mean, I would benefit a lot from this, I would say. A little bit. That one goes to Fame because we don't know what to do with that. But what am I going to do with those eternal plates now? The poor Red Prince has to carry all of those plates around. Poor fellow. Art of Destruction Fire Infusion. The Stryer style military training book details the underappreciated field of weapon infusions. Deep within the staccato-like prose, you find useful methods of infusing weapons with the element of fire. Perhaps more could be gleaned from this tome, but you'd be hard-pressed to keep your eyes open long enough to do so. Yeah, there's just one problem with this stuff, and it seems that there's only fire infusions that you can make, and nothing else can be infused in that. And that's the iffy bit. Anyway, let's just move on. Actually, I could just try to teleport the team around. Oh wow, look at how far they can actually attack. That is just insane. The best way would be to let the team teleport to you.
Need to get right up on my head, you do.
Wait a minute, I don't need those socks. They have no value. But that one has. So, wait a minute. The Fran of Bicorn hat. What is this thing? Immunity to terrified. Oh no, that is a cool one.
Fran, you're back. Now get up on my head where you belong. Wait, what's this? There's a note in here.
Let's read that. That's an interesting one. It has no requirements, which is amazing. That means everybody can use it. Immunity to terrified is just so cool. Maybe the bees really appreciate that. The problem is it does not have that much more to you. Like the wits, it doesn't have any other bonuses because after the first turn it doesn't really matter how much initiative you have, because it's just the order the characters are acting. So that means the ones with the highest initiative act first, therefore they have a chance to do the first strike. But then it's just a change. It's my turn, it's your turn, it's my turn, it's your turn, something like that. And that order doesn't change, or like you don't have more turns just because you have more initiative. It's just that you get the first turn more often, maybe. May not even be that useful overall. Like if you can sneak around, you don't really need initiative for that. It's just a nice thing to have altogether. It says initiative. Do we have any stat in here? There we go. This is the only one. Determines turn order. During combat, teams take turns attacking. Individuals with higher initiative will move up in turn order, and so on and so forth. It's nice, but as I said, you don't get more turns. You just get the first turn more often, and that's it. But the immunity to terrify, that could really be a cool thing. Let's move this to somewhere else. A note found within the folds of Beast's Bicorn hat. To the beast of the sea, I thought you might want this back. Fight fiercely, Duna. Eh? That's interesting. A personal gift from the gods. Now that is... Really? But what about the others? What about the others, huh? Why do all of the other characters not get any bonuses from that? Fight fiercely, Duna. Come on. Any other god just gave you shit. And that one is a personalized note. It doesn't really make it any better or whatever, but it's a personalized note. Come on. Oh, look at this. There's some more treasure up here. I could really try to destroy those giant protectors. But I would say once I attack one of them, maybe the whole area just becomes my enemy, and I don't want to try that. So, let's see. What about the vase? Nothing there. So many of them. Maybe that was also the warning this head at the beginning tried to give me. Don't be anything other than a dwarf. Oh, wait a minute. You could also probably try to use the face mask in order to make that work. So, let's see. That one goes over there, that one goes over there, and over this stuff. No, we don't want to sit here.
With great armored fists, the Knight of Duna pounds his own helmet rhythmically. The helmet is buckled inwards in places. Rivulets of blood trickle from beneath the visor.
Come, hear my joke. What is it that I guard?
Tell the knight to stop beating himself like that. This is a sacred place for your people.
The knight rams his fists into his helmet. The metal groans inwards. Surely none could survive such pressure. And yet...
There is nothing sacred here. There never was. He showed me. It's all a joke. There's nothing to guard. Only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're dead.
Bah! And another persuasion. Okay, when was the last time I saved? I don't like that. Okay, wait. Yeah, that could be the one. Let's hope that this is the one that triggered it before we entered this environment. So always keep your people nearby. I think, yeah, once we would trigger combat with this dude, then we would be completely on our... Yeah. Let's get this one here. So... Okay, so there is a certain, like, action radius in here. So if you go down here, down the stairs, then it triggers an interaction with this guardian. And we don't want to do that. We just want the loot. So let's just do this real quick. Get all of the loot that there is. So, wait a minute. Got it. And the last one may be a bit more tricky. I should actually save right now, just in case. Just in case the trick... Yeah, you knew it. I knew it. Just in case it triggers for some reason, because... no, they can't just make a rectangular action field. Gotta be kidding. They had to stretch it sideways. They really had to stretch it sideways. Alright, let's get the team in there. Ooh! Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's see if I can get closer.
With great armored fists, the Knight of Duna pounds his own helmet rhythmically.
There we got that. Say that he guards the Temple of Duna, god of the dwarves. Admit that you are not sure, but he certainly isn't guarding his own well-being.
Well-being? Ha! You'd be the same if you saw what he showed me.
He leans forward. Glimpsed beneath the crumpled helmet is a mangled face and crazed, unblinking eyes.
It's all a joke. There's nothing to guard, only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're dead.
Wait a minute, what does this dude have? He's cursed. Interesting. Growl that you don't want to kill him, but you will if he forces your hand. Tell him to get a grip of himself. He's supposed to be a Knight of Duna, not some crackling lunatic. Implore him to calm down and you'll do what you can to help him. Well, the Constitution thing seems to be the most logical. We go with that one.
The Knight of Duna's features slacken. He looks almost calm. But the moment passes, and his maniacal scowl creeps back.
No more talking, hear me? There's only one way this will end.
Oh, is it? Oh boy. I think the persuasion necessary to get through this increases until there's a cutoff reached or something. Okay. Stare deep into his crazed eyes and tell him to remember his duty. He's a guardian of the Seven and you are godwoken. He must not raise his hand against you. Tell him that it seems he's being cursed with some form of madness, but you have the means to cure him if he stands down. You gotta be kidding me. I needed 6 persuasion. Let's try the other one. Yeah, let's try the other one, because sometimes you can get an additional point just because of some larger differences in whatever. Help me. Okay, so Constitution works, and then I could try to do the intelligence. But what I need right now is to check his stats. Intelligence 19. I would be a little bit higher. Wits 28. Okay, so maybe I can get an additional point if I go with intelligence instead. Yes! And this is why you need examination in order to figure out what's the highest. In this case, my own character has... Wait a minute. Yeah. No, that's the wrong one. 37, which gives me a lot of difference, right? So it's a 26 points difference. Or is it? 16 point difference. Or no, wait, brain lag. 18 point difference. So now that we got it, and this difference. What was it? Every 5 point difference gives you 1 point in persuasion or something like that. Or was it every 2 points? Either it was every 2 or every 5, whatever. So you just want higher points altogether, and the more points, the better. And then your persuasion gets more probable. So that's one way of doing that, figuring out what's your highest stat, and if it's higher than your enemies, and then you maybe get lucky. Never go for Constitution. You can only try the Constitution thingy if... Let's see... Yeah, okay, he has a lot of finesse for some reason, but what did I say? Never go for Constitution, because the enemy usually has a lot of Constitution themselves. This is how they can keep up with all of the health that they need, whatever. But sometimes there's Strength. For some reason I could have also done a Strength Persuasion. It may have worked. But it can also be that sometimes the requirement changes depending on the option. But it's a bit weird. Not quite sure about that though. Whatever.
The knight bows his head and exhales. When he looks up once again, there's something different in his eyes. A passing flicker of lucidity.
No, we don't want to move to him. We just want to soothe it. Yeah.
Godwalker, I see you now. Pray to the altars. Don't let the void consume the world. The madness will return. I won't let myself become a danger to you. Farewell.
What the? Hey! Huh. Right. Well, I am usually a friend of dialogue wins like this. But this outcome is definitely not one that I like to say. Just say. Right, let's just get those purge thingies. Get all of the other stuff done for. Like out of all the... what do we even get from those protectors? Nothing. Out of all of the temples that I've been to for now, this is kind of a sad one. Because it was taken over by a void. Yeah. By a void cursed knight. Or by a void curse, let's say. Just got corrupted. Really sad. Alright. Let's just get this protector thingy. There really is nothing in it. You got to be kidding me. An oil flask. Hey. So, what about this Duna?
The knight's spirit is altogether more composed than his late corporeal form. His helmet rests in the crook of his arm, revealing an august dwarven face, creased with worry.
I had to end myself, Godwoken. Death was the only salve for the madness foisted upon me.
Wait a minute. What if we would do a blessing on him while he is in dialogue? Would that have solved the situation? Huh.
But these fiends resurrect those they have use of. Please, consume my spirit. I don't want to come back. I don't want to be their slave.
Well, you don't know if you become their slave if you come back. The only thing you know is that you do come back. But I haven't really seen them getting enslaved. They usually do this on their own free will for some reason. Say that you don't want to consume his source? Absolutely. Say that you need to access the Council of Seven as soon as possible. Let's see. What happened to him
The
first?
Black Ring came and sacked the temple. The one that leads them, the sallow man, he cursed me. A curse of madness and terrible visions.
Ask what kind of vision?
The spirit averts his gaze with a shiver.
I will not say it. It would be blasphemy to even utter the words. The sallow man is a trickster, a deviant. They must have been lies that he concocted. They must be.
Say that you don't want to consume his source? Yes, but we also want to get to the Council of the Seven.
There's little I can do to help you. It's the altars that have that power. Bow to the altar of Duna, and to those of the others also. If you are worthy, they will show you the way. I was not worthy. I failed the gods twice over now. All I deserve is nothingness.
Frown and say that he was a Godwoken, one of the chosen few. He shouldn't doubt his self-worth in this way.
I was not worthy. I betrayed my own nature. I made a pact with a demon, so I would triumph over all others in the council. But the gods saw through my ruse, and I was rejected. I begged them to let me serve here on the island to pay penance. They should have cast me into the sea instead. The sallow man proved I am still weak at heart.
So you don't want to consume a source. Absolutely.
Please, I failed my duty and let myself be corrupted. Now I'm just a potential weapon to be used against you. Grant me oblivion, I beg you.
Absolutely not.
A pained look flashes across the spirit's face.
As you will it, Godwoken.
Right, now, time to get another negative status thingy, because we're not going to put any of the teammates forward just in order to hold up some negative consequences or whatnot. Let's see what this altar of Duna has in store for us.
Carved onto the face of the altar is a dedication in honor of Duna, patron of the dwarves. Long may their mountain halls stand as a testament to him. Hard stone melts into cool water at your touch. Before you stretches a lake, or rather, a mire. The waters are fetid and rotten, the air filled with choking miasma. Through the dense fog, you hear a voice. Duna, god of dwarves, gasps, "Please, cleanse this place. Let me breathe."
Let's cast Bless on the lake.
The miasma clears as the power of your blessing skips across the surface. You look down to see your face gazing back at you, reflected in now crystalline water. High above your reflection, the full moon stands vigil. You step back from the altar, the vision fading before you. As you leave, you notice a lunar rune has appeared, carved into the rock.
And that is a nice moon. So, is there more up here? No. Good. Now, what we are gonna do is we're going to loot each and every single one of those protector thingy. Oh, no. Okay, So any character that is not a dwarf will potentially die down here. Actually, no. Every character that is not an undead, and that has, like, not enough resistances will probably die there, but it's just poison damage, so we are okay. Right. Let's just get some more of those. Heal real quick. What else we got? Wait, did I? Yes. Got this thing. They really have nothing in it. Not even a piece of... Why don't they even have little rock pieces? Come on. They're made out of stone. Why can't I get a rock? Something... I don't know. More useful. At least a little bit useful. But no. No piece of rock. No nothing. Nothing at all. So, now, we went through this thing. I don't even know if I got any experience for that or not, but what do we have here? To the Dwarven Temple. Oh. Interesting. So... And we do have just a few more seconds, so let's just teleport up the Temple of Amadia. Because there is something else that you need to do up here that I completely forgot to. Because we got ourselves the gem the last time around. And actually I could have just... I don't know, is there a teleporter in the clouds? No, there's not. But anyway, as I said, there's a gem. See this hole up here? Looks kind of strange, doesn't it?
Stands a shrine to Amadia. This statue of Amadia seems ancient. Moss blooms from cracks all over the stone, and tears of rain stream from her eyes. A hollow space marks the center of her creased brow.
Let's reach out and place a gem into that.
With the grating sound of stone upon stone, the statue of Amadia moves to one side, revealing a secret room.
No. We don't know that it is a room, we just know that it is a door. And in this... interesting. So what do we get? We got an Augmenter, we got some Farangite, we got some Earth Tongue stuff, some Trudene. Yeah, you can really just improve your defenses a lot if you just get the right ingredient. What do we have here? Oh, yes, good stuff. So... yeah, that's actually quite decent. Sadly, there's nothing more that you can get up here, but Let me just identify some things. Ah, yes. A divine item. Puff balls are not necessary. That one goes to me. So, what have we found? We got ourselves some intelligence boots. Question, are they good for Fane? Yes, no, maybe. Yeah. No, they're actually not necessarily good. The movement speed, yes, but all of the rest, not so much. Just the numbers of it are good. And that's it. So, that one goes. What about the... yes, absolutely. Constitution, absolutely. Fire resistance, yes. Perseverance, meh. But inflicts poison on contact, absolutely. We're going to check that one. What about the other one? Constitution requirement 14. So if we were to... oh, it also boosts our constitution, which is perfect. Ah, thank goodness. Some way of getting about this pesky constitution stuff all the time. I could try to give the... no. I want to give him some more resistance values, some more armor values, physical and magical, but it would sacrifice constitution. I don't like that. And it would sacrifice the burning on contact, and it would sacrifice the... he is air immune. Ah, this is probably from one of those blessings that still affects it, but only up here. Very interesting. That one goes to the Red Prince. What about that? That's strength. Thievery. Again. Very interesting that we get thievery stuff. That one requires finesse, but it has nothing else in it. You can actually enchant your own items in here. But yeah, you have to figure out some recipes for that. The wiki is your friend when it comes to this. Some of those enchantments are actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not going to do that because right now I don't necessarily know about that, and kind of like introducing that because of the wiki is a bit weird. So let's see, we got earth resistance, which would be the same. Fire resistance goes down, which is not good. Thievery we don't really care much about. Strength is important. Critical chance is also important. Reactive armor, it's nice that we have that spell, but what about his hands? Earth resistance. The resistance values are just so much better. Okay, that one can be sold. What about the ring then? We got earth resistance. Yes. Scoundrel? No. Pyrokinetic? No. Arrow Thurge? No. Summon. What is this? I mean, it's a nice thing in the way that it boosts some stats also, but that's not useful enough. Not really. Alright, so there's a J, and I'm looking for Armor of the Eternals. There we go. So you need this thing. It's like a chest piece, and you need some metal scraps. So if I get some metal scraps, I could try to make this Armor of the Eternals. I could also just look into this, what you need to... yeah, what you need in order to craft it. Or if there's like more than just this chest armor piece, that would be quite nice. So, now, let's get rid of this marker for the Amadia thing. The Shadow Prince was also this other kind of quest. This is something that I also got. And then there's the Black Ring thing. More Black Ring. This one I want to help. This is this troll that we are going to in the next episode. And for now, we're going to end it. I'm looking into the crafting thing, and next episode we probably know more. Until next time, like and subscribe, and ta-ta!